Yeah. Welcome to the Everything Indie Show. It's the one and only Logic DGC. And we got an amazing show today. It's going to be amazing. We got a lot going on today. We got the top 5 indies as always. We got 2 dope guests, John Jiggs. We've got Swizzy P in the building. We're reviewing the top 10 tunes, the top 25, or top 20, whatever we have available to us of the top indie TuneCore artists. And the winning wheel, of course.
Never see me bomb, we can make it light up like Vietnam. Let it turn up, never hesitant, calm when against all odds, still killing no problem. This that grapefruit on that AV on that bread top. This that AV on, I'm born to rule like Genghis Khan. We snap like cameras on me. Hop in the whip and I'm ready to ride. I hope you're down to ride by the end of the night. Other fight to go away like it's your life to throw away. In the night, out in your night, you win this fight, there's no way. You ain't got it in you. When I hit the stage, it's like I'm venting in the venue. Please let me continue. Champion Blaze, AV Sunny got that fire. You could get this all day.
Yeah. We about to get into it. Hope everyone had a good week. We sure did over here. Got the brand new sign up on the Have Not store. So those that say they don't see it when they drive by, now they can definitely see it. We'll be adding more lights to as well to make it look nice and inviting. But yeah, our first guest tonight is gonna be John Jiggs. Can't wait to hear more about him. I've been following him for a long time now, maybe 3 years or so. So I've seen his growth, and I'm ready to find out what he got going on, with himself. And that'll be momentarily. The billboards. We're going to be talking about that, the TuneCore billboards. Top 20, top 25. Yeah. There's money to be made and people are making it. It's up to y'all now to decide who's going to make it, who's going to go out there and put themselves in the right position to sell albums, sell records, and make money and live off this. We're about to play a song and then get with our artist, with our artist, John Jiggs. This video that we're about to play is from 2 artists that actually have been here, Have Not Studios, Teo and Haitian Jew. I was just kind of scrolling and I found it. Definitely happy about that. Give us a second while I go ahead and play that record and get John Jiggs on the line for y'all. Give me a moment, all right? One moment, people.
Yeah. No regret, no regret. This the life I wanna live. Sacrifice everything, money, pain, no regret, no regret. This the life I wanna live. Sacrifice everything, money, pain. 2 turn off that 100 proof. Exotic smoke out the sunroof. I'm down south like Uncle Luke. In tune with the homie Jew. Dipping in the coupe like whoop. They don't ever know what we about to do. Hit them niggas with the copy cool. And this bitch shining like a diamond tooth. Whole lot the finer things, can't believe they rather see me fail. It's the New York Rican king, the crown heavy and I wear well. I'm in the studio, not in the trap. I'm selling bars, not selling crack. Hip hop forever on the map. They saying tail gon' bring it back. When shit hit the fan, I got the Marshall Band 100 round drum. The biggest flex ain't what you hold. Lil' hoes, where your money from? Stephen Curry from the free throw line. I got 2 shots and we down 1. A lot of stars in the building, and them cars with the chauffeurs parked out front. Gotta stack up and stay low, cause them demons slide with the evil eye. Better stay woke, either they mad or they broke. Feel like J. Cole, my neighbors think I'm selling dope. Fresh off the boat, I've been the GOAT. Never saw my soul hustle, all I know I'm getting dough. These niggas no regret, no regret. This the life I wanna live. Sacrifice everything, money pain, no regret, no regret. This the life I wanna live. Sacrifice everything, money pain.
Some days wanna pop a pill, some days I don't wanna live, some days wanna go on a drill, some days I wanna kill, some days I wanna hit them all, some days I wanna buy it all, some days I wanna fuck it bro, some days I wanna fuck it out, some days I wanna pop a perk, some days I wanna see you twerk. Every day nigga putting work, selling dog food, selling word. Better wipe your nose or I'ma clean it, and I ain't talking about with a Kleenex. I cut your ass like a C-section. I'm a ZOE, I'ma keep reppin'. 1804, I'ma keep reppin'. Me and Tail gon' keep steppin'. BK to the old check-in. What's up, F locked in. The trap life, how I'm living. I get it in the kitchen, and I'm still independent. Splurging in the pandemic.
No regret, no regret. This the life I wanna live. Sacrifice everything, money pain, no regret, no regret. This the life I wanna live. Sacrifice everything, money pain.
Yeah, dope ass video. We just getting ready right now to get John Jiggs on the line. We just about there. Let me. I gotta stop that there.
What you think I'ma do? It's chill. Summer's breeze.
Just give us a quick second and we'll be right there, right there. Blammo. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me good over there? Can you hear me, brother? Do we got him? Let me see. Do we got him? Can you hear me, brother? All right. I think I muted it. Can you hear me, brother? There we go. Now I gotta hear you though. I don't hear you. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead, louder. Oh no, I'm not hearing what's going on here. Why don't I hear my brother? Oh. People, we're going to be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and play one of the top 5 indie videos for tonight while we go ahead and get the audio going right here. Not quite sure what I'm not hearing my brother right now, but we're going to figure that out. Let me just get these top 5 indie videos going. And we'll be right back.
Through the grapevine like Gerald Levert. I done shit buckets of kush, barrels of perk to addresses all across America's turf. You know Erica, but you don't know Erica's worth. She got pulled with the mother load and ain't dare let them search. See, you gotta be very alert when you carrying another person load like a surrogate birth. You can sit down with me, preparing to work at the table with 2 spoons like we sharing dessert. Trust.
You there, brother?
JD on the track.
Hey, 973.
I want a bag, bitch.
Jersey. I pop out just to fuck shit
I'm working on the mic. Give me 1 second. We'll be right with John Jiggs. You there?
Times I done benefit niggas, but how many benefit me? Yeah, I never act like everything I do gotta be done to benefit me. If you talking loyalty, I'm living proof. I'm a different sinner, but I'm winning too. I've been out of space, better give him room. Ain't no living room, gotta kill him first. I'm never complaining about nothing, there's people around me that's living worse. Don't get too carried away, cause you could be carried away in a hearse. I know I'm swerving the lane, I gotta put you to shame. You gon' remember the name, they about to make me the blame for putting your names in the dirt. Oh, don't get your feelings hurt. I had to get in my bag, but not for no pill, no perks. I meditate when I roll up and they got me thinking about how to make millions first. Look at me living the building I'm in, only made out the sky and the ceilings first. So follow me now, yeah. I pop out just to fuck shit up until they know my name. If you know where I'm coming from, you know I play no games. They ain't really show me love enough cause I stay in my lane. I guess I ain't been dumb enough to make it with you lames. Brick City born and raised and that made me what I became. That's why I let them talk about me, they don't know my pain. Oh my God, I pray for every day to be this way. Trying to make a change before we make it to the grave. Yeah, they gon' remember the name. They gon' remember the name. Yeah. Prophecy 973. Prophecy 973.
They ain't want me to do this. Yeah. Look, speaking on us is a lose-lose. I believe you and then we don't believe you. But I fall on deaf ears speaking on colored people. And I surely come off as really uncanny. If Kendrick don't win a Grammy, I probably hate all your family members. Y'all don't gotta work as hard. You struggle lenient. Since when is mediocrity considered genius? If I was white, you probably notice that I'm breathing. I go viral overnight, sipping, leaning, and gun speaking. The fuck can I do for y'all to hear me? It's too uneven. My brown skin make you listen at your convenience. I put my hand on my heart and you probably shoot me in it. And this is why I never said the Pledge of Allegiance. Justice for all right, don't lie to my face like the shit is all right. The top rappers in my state is all white. And please don't take this the wrong way, cause all them can spit. Success they got is just gonna take no longer to get. Got my inner nigga feeling we suffered too many losses. Do we gotta go back to the million marches? I was that little boy surfing, always searching Martin Luther. Teacher snatched my mouse up by this quick as Speedy Gonzalez. I froze in the fence. You astonished, I'm a bit flawless. And then she walked me to the principal. And come to think of it, I was feeling just like Obama. Cause the white people like, keep that nigga in office. You get the point? We scream Black Lives Matter, what about black crimes? But they don't kill us as much as we kill our own kind.
Can I hear you now, brother?
Yo.
There he is. All right, I figured it out. It took a little while, but we got it. What's going on, brother?
Good, man.
That's what's up, man.
Everything beautiful, man. Can't complain.
Definitely can, man. I've been seeing a lot of you lately, man. I seen you making a lot of moves, so we're gonna get into a little bit of all of that.
Okay.
It looks like, let me see what happened with your phone here. Let's see. It's just, boom, there we go. All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself. First, let's start off with who you are and where you from. Let the audience know that.
Okay, so my name is John Jiggs, man. I'm from Long Island, New York. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I mean? Strong Island, a.k.a. Strong Island. You know what I mean? I've been doing my thing in the underground scene for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? You might know me from like Twin Cannons or the Jiggonometry album, or you know, I've been featured on. I was featured on PMD's last 2 albums, Diabolic's last album, Granddaddy IU's last album. You know what I'm saying? Just to name a few. There's probably a couple more that I might be forgetting. Please forgive me. I'm actually on Bad Seeds' latest album. You know what I'm saying? But I got the latest project I got out. The latest project I got out now was The Madness. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. That's me and BP. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nothing straight bangers. You know, we got We got Razcast, Afro, King Magnetic, Diabolic on that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Real dope project. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get a lot. It's still getting a lot of press, even like 3 months later. You know what I'm saying? We just dropped a new video today for the intro off the album. You know what I'm saying? Actually, we dropped the video yesterday.
Okay.
Well,
That's what's up. That's what's up, and I think we're gonna play that here in a little bit as well too. So, how long you been doing this music thing?
I mean, to be honest with you, like it's like a double question because, like, I mean, I've been writing rap since I was like a kid, like 12, 13 years old. But actually, like doing this shit like how I'm doing it now, probably like maybe like 9, 10 years, I would say. Like, really like making it a real job. You know what I'm saying? And one time it just a habit, not even a habit, just like lifestyle. Like hip hop has just always been there. So
It's the culture.
it wasn't until I got a little bit older that I actually smartened up and started to look at it as a business. I was doing for fun.
Okay. So, at what point did you decide to do it for business, and what changes occurred when you started making that change from hobby to professional?
Professional. Well, I would say that I mean that time started to come like I come from the Eastern Long Island, Eastern Long Island. So that's like if you know anything about like New York, the New York area, that whole area, it's like Long Island's like a totally different world from New York.
Different world, man. I know.
You know what I'm saying? So especially where I was all the way on the East End. So I grew up in a town called Riverhead. So that's like almost all the way at the end of Long Island. Not all the way, but close to it. And we had our own scene out there. So we was, I was part of a group called the 495 Boys. We were local celebrities. Like everybody knew us in that area. You know what I'm saying? I would say from, maybe, I don't know how many miles to say, but maybe 20 or 30 miles in our radius. But, it's 50 miles to the city. You dig what I'm saying? So we had our little buzz, and we was local, but I don't know, it just reached a certain point where I was like, yo, like we got to do more than this. You know what I'm saying? And my oldest son was born. He's 13 now, so not right when he was born, but when he started to get a little bit older, and I started to see that the music was taking me away from him, like taking time away from him, and things like that. And my children. So like once I looked at it like that, I was like, yo, like if you're gonna go out in the street like and do this, you should be getting paid for it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just where that's just being an adult and point. That's what everything pointed to. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. But I've been doing this like I love this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Who are some of your inspirations, and who would you say that kind of influenced your style?
Well, growing up, it was like trying to think. So growing up, I was heavy into Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, Mace, Cameron. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the Queensbridge rap, you know what I'm saying? Nature and Cormega and people like that. Capone Noriega, you know what I'm saying? Prodigy, Mobb Deep, like AZ, people like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, to be honest with you, and with my, I'm such a fan of the culture that, I mean, when you listen to my style, it's like I kind of take a little bit from each of them, and you know what I'm saying? And that's how you get my style.
As you should, you know what I mean? Like that's exactly how hip hop works, you know what I mean? Like
favorite things, you know what I'm saying?
From the beginning, it's
yeah,
like growing off or taking something that's been done and making it even better. Like most of the beats starting off with just samples off of records.
Yeah.
You know what I
but
mean?
not even like I'm not saying like specific styles. I'm just saying like, all right, so I, as a fan, I admire Nas's mind, you know what I'm saying, his intelligence, you know what I'm saying. So I may not do a whole bunch of intelligent stuff, but I'm definitely gonna drop some jewels in my music because of Nas. I like Jay-Z's arrogance. You understand what I'm saying? So you're gonna get some of Jay-Z's arrogance. I like Biggie's wordplay and his flow and the way he used tunes. You know what I'm saying?
And where are you now? Like where are you based out of?
Oh, I live in Atlanta now.
How's that been, and how long you been there?
It's cool. I've been down here for a couple years, like 2 years, but not even to like a little bit less than 2 years actually. But yeah, so far it seemed like a good decision. It's cool down here. It's nice down here.
Is it more of a family, like personal thing for
Yeah.
you down there, or is it for the music thing too?
Nah, I mean the main reason it's just to me it's just like a better place to like raise kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean the type of music that I make, it's not like I make like trap records. So moving down here wasn't helping me in that sense. I mean it is a plus in the sense that a lot of those people live down here.
Mm-hmm.
So I might run into somebody famous at the grocery store or something like that
Yeah.
because the majority of people who are famous, especially in hip hop, they down here or somewhere in this, a lot of, you take and the reason is it costs a lot to live up north. It costs a whole lot.
Trust me, I know that's one of the
You know what
reasons
I'm
I left. I've been down here going on 3 years, just around the corner.
Oh, where you at?
Well, I'm all over, but I'm born and raised in the Bronx, and
Okay.
lived in my 20s in Brooklyn for about 10 years. Then lived in Newark, New Jersey for another 9 years, and then just was
Okay.
like, you know what? Just seen too much
Yeah.
deaths, too much, and it costs too much, and all of that. You know what I mean? I was like, I got to get out of there, for now, because I plan on going back and bringing some of this have-nots up there once I get, more established down here and stuff. But I definitely know what you're talking about, and you definitely got that flavor of all those combinations of people that you said. You could tell you down the line of a lyricist person.
50 Cent too. 50 Cent too. Can't forget 50 Cent.
Let me ask you this: your videos, right? They're not your average hip hop videos, just straight up hip hop videos. You have like special effects. I've seen one like the one that put me on. I don't remember the name of the song, but there was like masks being worn. One guy was running like that in the video. You know what I'm talking about?
Masks being worn.
It was like 2017. I saw it. 2018, 2017.
You said that we had masks on?
It was like in front of a crib. It was like in front of a house, and there was like a mask or something. Arms would do. I'll show you the video later when I see it. But
That's crazy. I got so many visuals, bro.
You do. You really do, and that's good, man. What makes you decide what type of video you're gonna do for the song? Like, because you're not just trying to be like a rapper, I could tell, by even the stuff you spit, you know what I mean? You got something extra, you're trying to drop some lyrics, you're trying to drop some balls, you're trying to get people to think, but then you're also giving the raw, you know what I mean? And you do, have a little money in the video, little stuff like that, and suits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you decide? Are you the person that's deciding?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it was a big collective thing. It would just be like living with music. I mean, sometimes I even write records with the intention of like, this definitely should be a video. And I'll actually write the record like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm able to come across so clear when you see the video, because I may have wrote it like that. You know what I'm saying? To where it could be where people could actually see it,
Got you. So let's kind of, I'm going to go ahead and try to pull up your newest video, and let's see. Let me just move this down. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Go ahead and introduce the track.
Yeah. So the latest video that he's about to play right now, it's actually called The Intro. It's just intro from the Madness album, me and BP. You know what I'm saying? This joint is crazy. This is directed by Scientific Lens. Check it out on YouTube now.
All right, now let's get into it.
Yeah. Turn me up. This shit sound like my intro.
I don't think anybody is stepping with me. Okay, let me start right there. When it comes to that rank game and it comes to that, I'm not the one you wanna fuck with.
Check it. I always pictured myself as one of the chosen. Was never one for the runner-up. Someone should have told him. I crumple, tuck it, and roll it. Take a puff and I'm floating. Niggas can never fuck with me. This voice of luxury golden. It's such a sight to behold it. This microphone is my omen. The sort of right of atonement for them nights I was roaming. I was broken, had to fight to get my life in the focus. Despite the darkness, I'm stepping back in the light with this open. So quoted. I never clouded my image just to be popular. Probably why the mainstream told me I wasn't pop enough. Was overlooked despite the fact I'm too official. Don't let the underground fool you, they just as superficial. My plan forward to stand taller than man motors. I lead the charge, you keep working hard, they can't ignore you. Feet planted in soil, complete as the man before you. As we continue to grind like an engine that need the oil, and it's me.
We're gonna go ahead and bring that back. That was just too dope. And we're gonna go ahead and get the video going.
Turn me up. This shit sound like my intro.
I don't think anybody is stepping with me. Okay, let me start right there. When it comes to that right game and it comes to that, I'm not the one you wanna fuck with.
Check it. I always pictured myself as one of the chosen. Was never one for the runner-up. Someone should have told him. I crumple, tuck it, and roll it. Take a puff and I'm floating. Niggas can never fuck with me. This voice of luxury golden. It's such a sight to behold it. This microphone is my omen. The sort of right of atonement for them nights I was roaming. I was broken, had to fight to get my life in the focus. Despite the darkness, I'm stepping back in the light with this open. So quoted. I never clouded my image just to be popular. Probably why the mainstream told me I wasn't pop enough. Was overlooked despite the fact I'm too official. Don't let the underground fool you, they just as superficial. My plan forward to stand taller than man motors. I lead the charge, you keep working hard, they can't ignore you. Feet planted in soil, complete as the man before you. As we continue to grind like an engine that need the oil, and it's me.
You're gonna hate yourself in the morning for all the foolish things you're saying.
BP, I ain't done talking to him, no. Listen, I do this for my brown and black folks with a lack of hope. People in the suburbs shackled from trying to shackle dope. The irony is selling crackers you broke due to the fact they left us hanging with no slack on the rope. I've been traveling my own path, trying to create my own bag. They so mad if you ain't believing me, that was your bad. You get it twisted thinking people in your corner the minute they ain't benefiting, they leaving when they wanted. These rappers find I'm a threat of some shit they try to suppress. They all copy my moves but won't acknowledge the best. And it's like bootlegging designer trying to be fresh. Might look good for a second, but this is fly as it gets. See my plan for it to stand taller than mad mortals. I lead the charge, you keep working hard, they can't ignore you. Feet planted and soil complete as the man before you. As we continue to grind like an engine in need of oil, and it's me.
You're gonna hate yourself in the morning for all the foolish things you're saying to lie.
Dope, man. Dope.
Thank you.
That's the type of music people need to start listening to, man. Overall, man. I mean, I love everything. I ain't gonna hate on anything. I have all types of guests here, you know what I mean? And I love music, period. But just that energy, man, it's just like hard to beat things like that, you know what I mean? And then when you have like bars, you know, it just is perfect combination, man. Great job on that one, brother.
Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate it, yo.
Now,
Word up.
is that literally the intro of the album?
Yeah, that's the first thing you hear.
And it comes on just like that as soon as you press play? Dope. How many, are you done with the project?
It's out, yeah.
Oh, the
Came
whole
out
project's out? Okay.
March 24th.
March 24th. Oh, all right. And I'm sure people can get that at all the...
Yeah, it's on all the streaming platforms. It's called The Madness. John Jiggs and BP. That's John Jiggs with the $sign. You know what I'm saying? And then and just on the 9th, we just dropped the CDs. So right now you can go to Shop Get On Down, and you can get the physical CDs with now too.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? It's right to you. It's a nice price. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you add that to your collector's item and collectors. And I'm signing people's stuff. You could contact me out. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. I'll sign it for you, send it back to you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's rocking. You know what I mean? Hit me on all my social media. You know what I mean? That goes to everybody.
That's word. Up. Now, how many songs are on it?
Oh, 10 joints.
10 joints. Which is your favorite?
Probably the Madness, or maybe Coffin the Urn. Coffin the Urn is a dope joint too. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely got to check for those. Definitely need some music over here for rotation as well. I got a couple of your videos that I put on rotation and stuff.
Oh yeah,
but definitely send me stuff because I definitely love that energy. Crazy. You know what I mean? And people need to hear it. You know what I mean? That's what we do here at the Everything Indie show and the platform. making sure we get artists like you to be heard. You know what I mean? Because there's just so much amazing music. You don't just always got to go with what you're being, kind of, put in your face every day.
There's so much dope music out there. I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Do you do shows? Are you active in that sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm actually on tour right now.
Oh,
I'm in a bit. I got a couple weeks home, but I go back out a little bit. We started off May in Dallas, Texas, and then I was in New York before that, then Dallas, Texas. Then we went to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? I went and did some media and took care of a bunch of business out there, And I just got back here. Like about a week ago. Got a couple more weeks off, and then I go back to St. Louis and Florida. You know what I'm saying? So all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is it your tour, or are you on someone else's tour?
Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I got a virtual tour and I got a tour at half of the dates of. So my next show that I have is the 26th. I'm gonna get to do that here in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be broadcasting in different cities. And then on 4th of July I actually have to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it be, some of the shows be virtual, some of them be in person, You just gotta check the details,
That's what's up. We'll definitely see if you send me the dates and stuff like that. I'll definitely post it and make sure that everybody, out here, at least when you come to the Orlando area. But we got, people all over listening as well, in Jersey and New York as well. And I get calls all over from Oregon and Cali too. Do you feel like I haven't done this yet because of, the whole remote thing, and I'm not sure how it is, but do you want to go ahead and try to spit some bars if I throw a beat on there and just let you do you, or how you feeling? How you feeling tonight?
Yeah. All right. I'll do it.
Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it matches up, because it could be a delay. If it is, I'll just stop you and just say, idea didn't work. All right?
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and see what's good.
Yeah, listen. Aficionado, bravado, and desperado. Somehow they can tell that I'm different wherever I go. That border bottle could have struck the lot, but I've been concentrating on blowing like when in Chicago. Got that beautiful winter. It's kind of hard for me to hear it, but I'm kind of catching it.
Yeah, that was a good shot. It was kind of breaking up, but
yeah,
good shot. Like, I gotta figure that out. Figure that out some way, somehow.
Yeah.
No, but that's gonna be dope, because I want to do some verses on here. Like indie verses, independent artists. You know what I mean? Celebrating, the culture of hip hop and putting 10 on 10, tracks. No competition, just celebration for the culture, and getting, people like you out there to, with matching up with another artist, and then both of y'all doing y'all things, and blowing away both the audiences on both sides, the fans on both sides. So before we get up out of here, go ahead and tell me, where everybody can find you, all of your social media, what you got, the last thing, everything you want to tell everybody.
Yeah. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at Jiggs the Great. Follow me on Instagram at John _ JIGGS. You know what I mean? You can also hit me on my Facebook like page. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow me on all the streaming platforms, whatever you use, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, whatever, you know what I mean? Make sure you follow me, you know what I mean? We here, man, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow Monopoly Family, you know what I'm saying? Word up.
Yeah, and I see you got some gear too. I guess they can get that in all the same places that you just said, right?
Just tap in. We make it happen for you.
That's what's up. Give me another song to play before, we say goodbye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do, we could do Cough in the Urn.
See if I find Cough in the Urn. Is there a video for that or not?
Nah, but it should be up there, though.
Yeah, I see it. I got it. I'll go ahead and play that.
but are you like what you are on the record?
Of course I'm like that. That's why I can say what I just said. Anything that you find on this album, see, refers exactly to me.
I mastered the art of blasting off dogs. I'm passionate. We're pushing the genre past the mark. We're stealing from pathmarks, selling bags in the park. Now my passport stamp where they make the Master Martins. A young man on a mission with animal intentions. I can say how I ran it, but I don't care to be specific. Thinking back, it's still half of the man in me that missed it. I was OT scrambling when y'all was scared to leave the district. Pushing the envelope, fiends pushing them needles. I was pulling up in foreigns when they was pushing the Regals. Instead of making dollars from product, I push the people. Niggas ain't getting money, that's the reason they looking evil. I've been up and I've been down too. Long Island crown jewel. Y'all don't really live it, y'all just spit it cause it sound true. Cool nigga, but I could become a foul dude. Lay a nigga down too, then go and seek counsel. I'm gone.
If I was to come across something or someone that violence had to be dealt with, one of us wouldn't make it to the next morning. And so far, I'm still here.
They better tell a rapper that I'm a hell of a bastard. If they ever try provoking the smoke, I vanilla rap them. Niggas' handshakes be soft as a wet napkin. They be in the booth rapping about shit that ain't never happened. I'm your nightmare, I'm right here. The swammies in your right hand. Ain't nobody better, I'm ahead of them by light years. Fucking with a veteran, don't tell him what you might hear. That's probably cause I'm puffing on this medicine with right hands. As far as I'm concerned, you just talking out of turn. I'm psychotic. If it's not my product, I'm not concerned. You've been standing too close to the sun and you gotta burn. The only decision you making is coffin or urn. It's the technician, twist him in the deadly position. I'm never missing me and weapons connected like nepotism. That punk motherfucker was lucky I left him living. You just get your face broke up then woke up with necklace missing, motherfucker.
Like I said, I'm a kind of person like, don't cross me once, cause if you do, then that's it. And if I have to keep coming in contact with you, then it will be violent. And it'll be taken to some very fatal, drastic measures.
I ain't allowed the streets to spit real game.
Dope, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you coming through. You know, I hope to have you again. You know,
so like, what are we on right now? Like, what platform are we recording right now?
We on Facebook. Yeah, we live. We on Facebook. We on Facebook Live. Everything Indie Show. We're also on TuneIn. We're going to be on YouTube and everything once I put it up and all of that. But yeah, I'll send you the links and all of that so that they can see the whole completed show. Once it's done, it's going to be up and popping, man. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. And we're going to be supporting Monopoly and John Jiggs all day. BP also.
Respect, man. I appreciate you, bro. Word.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and move on to the second song while we go ahead and we're going to play some beats while we go ahead in indie beats while we go ahead and wait for our next guest and get ready for everything else. Peace and love. Here we go. So far, I'm back on time. Dallas. Thank you again for rocking with me today on the Everything Indie Show. It's the one and only Logic DGC. That was a dope interview. John Jiggs, straight out of Strong Island, now coming out of ATL. Make sure you check in YouTube, Facebook, and all of that for him. Like he said, he's doing shows. He's got his album out. He's got a lot going on tour. Hope your artist is seeing how that's going out there. People just doing their own thing and pushing themselves forward. And in the same vein of indie artists doing their thing, we got the top 21 TuneCore artists, and it said top 25. 38 Special actually posted this. So I don't even know where he got this from, to be honest. But I was trying to search for it so I could look it up and see who the 25 is, because he only put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 20 up on there. So we're gonna see who they are. We got 38 Special, 88 Glam, Absol. We got Amantej Handal, Anth, Blue Bloods Clan, Cupcake, I hope that's a chick, Dom Kennedy, Eric Reprid, Felly, Ghost Main, Isaiah Rashad, Nain, Poppy THBK, Papoose, Puya Rush, Scar Lord. That dude's videos, if y'all haven't seen them, is kind of like rock rap and it's crazy as hell. Chic Luch and Snow the Product. So congratulations. And a big applause and shout outs and all of that good stuff. Let's give it to them, right? Yeah, there we go. Some applause. Ooh, I'm going all out with the applause. But, yeah, you know, it could happen, and that's just TuneCore. You know, I've been looking, and every day I find another distribution company. So, you know, they're all out there. They're all trying to do their thing. They're all trying to get money in your pockets. You know, research the best one for you. But, yeah. You got to be thankful for 2021 where you can do this now. You know, back in the 90s and in the early 2000s, you was at the mercy of the record labels. So when I see people out here doing their music now and they having issues, you know, and they don't know how to find a way, you know, it's frustrating because there's so many ways, and you know, to get your stuff out there. You don't need it. If your music is dope like that, do your thing, invest in yourself. And put yourself in the position to do some amazing things. That's how you gotta look at it, man. You gotta always be looking to do better than you did last time. You know, than we did. You know what I mean? You need to move a step forward and use the technology that's available to you and the avenues that's available to you. Almost nobody watching cable TV nowadays. Everybody's online on YouTube and on all, you know, the social media platforms. So if you if you get yourself in the right places, you can earn a living. You may not, and everybody's not going to blow and be that dude. It's not going to happen. Everyone's not going to do it. There's just a limited amount of space up there, you know, at the top. But there's way under, like a little bit underneath that, there's enough space for all of us to live in there and make a living off this music stuff. You know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and get into now the top 5 indie videos of this week. And we're going to see what we got for you. The first video that I'm going to play, let's find out what it is, because I don't even know yet. Conway the Machine featuring Ludacris and J.I.D. Scatterbrain. Now, let's just make sure that it's ready to go. And it is. So here we go.
Yeah. Packs in the mail, packs on the road. Connect FaceTime, said he just sent the last of my load. The shit on my neck that come from the packs that I sold. I never went platinum or gold. You still fuck with him and you know he a rant and he told. Love when a nigga talk stupid, cause that's when shots went down and he clapped at his pole. Trust me, that doesn't bode well for a nigga. It's gonna be victims. I'm a street nigga, boy, you know the difference. Hand around the throat of the rap game and I'm bold constricted. My soul is missing. In the top spot, I got soul position. Man, this hoe is tripping. She think I wanna taste the pussy. I ain't tasting shit like a COVID symptom. I'm a soldier.
Look, I got no resistance with a Colt 45 gold edition. I'm a dope magician. Niggas disappearing if I hear him dissing. Killer engineering, killer nigga mixing. In the 6 niggas still flipping Nixon. Second strike, they finna Billy Clinton. Red and white, he got the blues. Turn them into food. Everybody grip a biscuit. Running lights inside of city limits. I'm excited. My little shout she the shit and we inside of something simple. Was suicidal. Finish the sentence. Door closed, chop the head off a chicken. Morse code if I'm talking, I'm clicking. Lights flicking, tell them hold your position. Money motivated, mind on the mission. Straps in the lap in the pack, got a lock on the back of the cabinet doors. I lit a match for the torch in the game for the real niggas only. The fake get exposed. Scraping the plate, breaking the bowl. Making the shake, taking it home. I'm in the A with the case, so come on if you crazy. Cold ass world going out, guns blazing. Fuck what you niggas saying.
Going out, guns blazing. Cold ass world, niggas get done flagrant. World gone mad, even my son vaping. I'm in my bag, nigga, I'm done playing with you. Getting rich off side like it's based in the 80s. Spot jumping like Tracy McGrady. 10 chains on, niggas face looking crazy. I still get a paycheck from Shady. Yeah, I got my reasons, yeah. My little niggas is demons, yeah. They pull up and shoot for no reason, yeah. I got my reasons, yeah. I got my reasons, nigga. I got my reasons. I got my reasons, yeah, yeah. I got my reasons, yeah, yeah. I got my reasons, yeah, yeah. I got my reasons, yeah. I got my reasons, yeah.
Ha! You so thirsty, you drinking poison, nigga. You ain't gangster, stop kidding around, bring the toys in, nigga. Luda's your daddy, you should be happy I'm giving you playtime. But none of you rappers could see me, not even if I was to pick up on FaceTime. You wasting time hating on another nigga when you could be making money yourself, ho. Featherweights, I make them levitate, get spanked with a heavyweight belt, ho. Oh, and the crowd goes wild. Creed 2, tell them throw in the towel. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, like Rick James, have a coke and a smile. Fuck your couch and your whole existence. You're leaving your family and the kids defenseless. Headed to an early grave, now you dead and broke. Life beat them senseless, get it? Bow down to rap's dignitary, cause Luda always been a visionary. I always knew you was a bitch, so I just read your obituary, nigga.
Yeah, I got my reasons, yeah. My little niggas is demons, yeah. They pull up and shoot for no reason, yeah. I got my reasons, yeah.
Dope video, dope video. And we're just gonna go right into the next video, which is Millie's featuring Asian Doll Fish Tank.
Yeah, I just ran it up on gelato. Holes in my body, I'm having to grotto. Back in the A, got a bitch like mulatto. How many bricks can you fit in that Tahoe? Bro, do a hit, take a trip out the Cabo. Henny my cup, she sipping Moscato. Showed me a gram and she asked me to follow. I said okay, then I asked if she swallowed. 500 on palm, shit thumbing through blue. Blew the red light in my coupe. Rapper got paid once, then the shit flop. Now he can't get back, cause he can't recoup. That real in the booth, I don't tell no lie. Bitch, look at my life, I was living egregious. Google my government, whole lot of street shit. Roll down the window and blow you to pieces. I told her go put the dope in cleavage. Had to get low, I was ducking the leeches. Been trying to ball, I was stuck on the bleachers. With the 6 figures, I'm loving the features. Big black bands on my wrist on balls. Shit 15, hope it don't get lost. Bro, blue try, had to take that loss. Go against gang, make them take that off. Blanco, you know how I'm rocking. Rap CMB, I got shooters in Brock. My white boy just ran in the bank with his hat low, covered his face with a stocking. And we split the profit in Charlestown. Lennox, I'm tearing them all down. ATL fucking up compound. The same cup with Fetty, it's all brown. Whoa.
Hey, it's a sticker. Big nuts on the dick, got a big tuck. I be in the niggas' mouth like hiccup. Bitch been hang for a month, now Lisa. I was stuck at the bottom, sad. Got some money, then the bitch got bad. Ain't Ocean, Millie, loopy chain. He gon' shoot them bows and pain. Poppin' these perkies, got no pain. I stay down, came up, fuck fame. None of that shit, they scream my name. I fuck with that nigga brain.
Creating paradise.
And we back, and we back, and we back. Some dope videos came out this week. It was really hard to choose what I was gonna pick, but that's a good problem. You know what I mean? Just having so many dope ass artists that you could just, select from like that. I'm definitely, excited about where hip hop is going. Especially in the indie verse, I see a lot of more people making money and doing their thing. It's time to pay bills right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you everything Have Nots got going on. If I can find the spiel, but HK Have Nots Indie TV. We'll be launching eventually. We're still working on content. And did I just do that? Let me just do that. There we go. Oh, I know y'all looking at a white screen. I'm sorry about that. But Have Nots Indie TV will eventually be launching. And we're looking, it's going to have all of everything that we're looking for. We're looking for music videos, of course. Podcasts, people that have, shows or ideas for, content, we with it. Indie web series, indie movies, rap battles, indie videos about hip-hop cultures in general. If you're doing like a documentary, we want to see that too. About your projects, about your car, your cars in the hood, what dudes leveling them up and all things like that. We want all of that, The prequel, to Have Nots Indie TV is going to be first, just coming on the Facebook Live and stuff like that eventually. We trying to be on, your Fire Sticks, your Rokus, because like I said, cable, who's watching that, you know what I mean? But who knows, maybe one of y'all shows get picked up and then that does go onto the, the mega platforms. But for right now, this is the indie verse and this is where it need to be. All that content. I've already started testing it out and, it's a lot of hood movies, really what it's turning out to be at first, but it's a good start, you know what I mean? Eventually people will break off and start making more diverse films, but it's what we know right now. So it's what we're going to, what we're going to put forward, you know what I mean? And what we have available to us, not everybody can, rent out a jail or a hospital or, whatever it is to make some of those movies, But just, of course, the email address is always in the stream right there, you know what I mean? And you can always contact us through the live and the DMs. Any way you can reach me, I'm good with that. I ain't one of them, Hasidity, it's got to be like this. Send it how you send it. As long as I get it, and it gets to me and I view it. It might take long one way or another, but who cares? Get it to me, and we'll see what we could do for that. We're also looking for videographers and anyone interested in being part of a web city in any capacity. I'm talking about if you want to do the acting, if you want to do the sound stuff, if you want to do the graphical stuff, if you want to record, be the videographer, if you want to do whatever, director, hit me up, we'll figure it out. You want to be a writer, we'll figure it out. Also looking for open mics, any kind of open mics, hip-hop mainly, R&B, and comedy right now really is what I'm looking for, because I'm also looking to have some comedy up here for y'all too eventually, some stand-up through here. We'll see how that goes and how that works out. But we definitely, are going to try to also have a directory so that y'all can come, come to Have Nots and whatever town, city you in, and whatever night of the week it is, we'll tell you what's going on in terms of open mics and where you can do your thing and maybe set up a little tour for yourself. Because that's how it starts, bro. You have to start at the bottom. You start at the bottom. Also, trying to get a mural done on the side of Have Nots headquarters. Anyone interested or know someone, please tag them, let them know. I'm sponsoring. I'll be buying the paints and everything else like that, but I want somebody that wants to contribute and do some sponsorship with their artwork We're also doing a free video giveaway. Send your music and why you feel it deserves a visual. We're gonna choose the one that we feel had the great reason, had a great song, and also a good reason besides, I just want my shit heard. Maybe there's a message in it. Maybe there's whatever. I don't know. Do something that makes me catch attention to it, and I'm gonna do your video for free. We're also doing for those that don't win. I'm also doing donation videos. That means that I'm gonna do the job, and you're gonna pay me what you think is right. You know what I mean? But we're gonna we'll work out the details when that happens. Let's get to the that wonderful the winning wheel. It's here. It's here. So let's see. Let me just get me back on the screen right there. That ain't do it. That ain't do it. Blammo, that did. So let's go ahead and give this bad boy a spin. Just like it says, we need you to comment. I follow have-nots and everything indie. And then just make sure when I go check that you is following and you get the deal. So we're going to go ahead and spin the winning wheel. We're going to go ahead and spin it a bit. And let's see where it stops. Let's see. I'm going to give it a couple more extra spins. Whatever it is whatever it is. Except that because we don't got the blog interview going on right now. So we have to get the blogger. So let's go ahead and hit this baby one more time. Ooh, free interview package. So you can come here and get the Mac Daddy interview. Get the biggest interview possible. Maybe the whole 2 hours, all for you. I follow have-nots and everything indie. Make sure you do that and do some shares, and we can get that going. And we'll go back to the top 5. This is the third video. Let's see if we could get what that one was. And the third video is Larry June, Still Cooking. Larry June, Still Cooking.
Creating paradise.
Hey, bitch, close that door. I love you, baby. Yeah. Done.
What's up, D-Dot?
Yeah. Walk through the trenches, no stick on me. Niggas know I'm 100. No cut on the orange juice, bust 100 pack in the tub. Change clothes before we hit the trap. Hell no, we ain't smoking nothing. James Bond with the new coupe, sipping green juice, counting money. Build a bigger brand, make them understand what this shit really worth. Before I spend the bag, I think about it, make sure it's all worth it. Bought the bitch a bag, soft 7 bands, Chanel. Latex gloves, whipping up a half a kick, busting jugs early. Nigga, I never tell. Nigga, I am not a bitch. Can't do the time, don't do the crime, stupid ass little nigga. Bullet jumping out the Mac 11, I don't know, man, I got a hustle fetish. 12,000 for the cloud couch, blow about an ounce, niggas fucking with it. Damn. Goddamn. I'm cooking. Man. Yes, Lord. Suck it to me. I'm cooking. Hit a lick, nah, nigga up. Hold on, bitch, this is not enough. I don't need a nigga doing shit. Run up on me, I'll light you up. Stay ready, don't gotta get ready. So I keep the phone touch. Bitch, still on that cash shit. Cut a bitch off, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you know you gotta grow up. Bitch, you know I done glowed up. Been a corner, then I load up. Mix it with the baking soda. Why these niggas 2 P's. Hold on, you ain't seen these. New bitch, Vietnamese. She contact me via knees. Ay, doing good. Palms that you know I gotta get it. Real estate need another kitchen. Money got longer, dreams got bigger. Never lied to him, real trap nigga. Ay. Down. Goddamn. I'm cooking. Man. Yes, Lord. Suck it to me. I'm cooking. Man. Goddamn. Yes, Lord. Man. Keep going, Larry. Numbers. Suck it to me. Numbers. Man. Oh no. Numbers. Down, man. You doing good. Yeah, baby. Man.
Yeah, that was. That was our boy Larry June was Still Cooking. Nice smooth video. Let's get the video. Let's get the visuals back here. Yeah, dope ass video. I like it. Nice sound. Looks like he put a little money behind it. Can't be mad at that. Our guest is about to be here. We're gonna go ahead and play the top 5 videos. I think we at the last. Oh no, we still got 2 more. We about to play Graph. I Got It. And then we should be, in fact, we're going to just probably do Graph, I Got It, and Planet Asia just to make sure we get them in before the guests. In fact, you know, we might play Planet Asia at the end. But it's Graph, I Got It is what we about to play right now. And we'll get that set up. Hopefully y'all enjoying the new dope videos that I put y'all on to. I know I am. I love this hip hop shit. I love doing this indie showcase thing, this indie platform thing. I've been in this game since I was about 12 years old, you know what I mean? We're talking about almost 30 years, you know, and I wish there was somebody like me back then. I'm sure there was, I just didn't get to meet him. I didn't go, you know, get to be around him. But I got a whole bunch of tools and everything like that to help y'all, to get y'all careers going. From everything, from the legal stuff to pushing it in distribution and getting it on all the major platforms. We work with all of that. And we ain't gonna stop. But here we go. Number, there's no number because we're not numbering them. They just, you know, top 5. There's no number 1. I'm not playing them in any particular order. But here we go. It's Graph with I Got It. Y'all saw that, right?
Whoa, nigga, I got it. Whoa, little nigga, I got it. 40 automatic, little nigga, I shot it. Standard ass clip there, sticking out my pocket. Yeah. Get the red carpet. When I step in the project, this is a process. Rappers that chew them up and spit them out. The rest I'ma digest. Neck full of diamonds, representing for the riders. Dressing fresher than a stylist. Check full of commas. I be surrounded by Dolphin. I be stepping in environment, dressed in designer. I be stretching on my wallet. Cracking heroin eggs, chefing up omelets. Forget about my conscience. I'm with the shits, my whole set with the nonsense. Drop right now, nigga get dry right now. They said that when a rapper drop dead, then he sell a lot of records. I get a nigga high right now, get a nigga shot right now. Take him to the top right now, let him try right down. Blood pool, let him belly flat right now. Snitch nigga looking like a car right now. Woo, 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 woo. Mama, we made it. Mama, we famous. Poppin' pills, mama, we faded. Life's a bitch, she bust it open, and mama, we ate it. I take the product and bake it. Solid as a rock, then break it. Whipping the pot, then I scrape it. Season it proper, I'm Jamaican. Jerk sauce dropping on my apron. Whoa, nigga, I got it. Whoa, little nigga, I got it. 40 automatic, little nigga, I shot it. Standard ass clip there, sticking out my pocket. Yeah. Get the the red carpet. When I step in the project, this is a process. Rappers that chew them up and spit them out. The rest I'ma digest. Neck full of diamonds, representing for the riders. Dressing fresher than a stylist. Check full of commas. I be surrounded by Dolphin. I be stepping in environment, dressed in designer. I be stretching up my wallet, cracking heroin eggs, chefing up omelets. Forget about my conscience. I'm with the shits, my whole set with the nonsense. Whoa, nigga get up on my level. Whoa, dirt I hit it with a shovel. Whoa, God be bigger than the devil. Whoa, my diamonds bigger than my bezel. Whoa, fuck you niggas talking about. Whoa, rebel living in the ghetto. Whoa, my lean be thicker than my jello. Whoa, that white I whip it till it yellow. Whoa, on the block right now, nigga on the block right now, getting quiet right now. You want me to listen to your demo, but I'm busy, nigga, not right now. I'm chopping up a rock right now, I'm chopping up a block right now. From the top right down, then the drop top. I'ma let the top right down, then I stop now. Y'all can say the stop light down. Skirt, 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 skirt. Fuck the blah, blah, blah. They killing you, got shot, not robbed. Surrounded by real OGs, posted on the blocks, not blogs. So duck when the shots pop off. Wind up there somewhere, with a bullet in your head somewhere. Nigga phone on wrong, cause a nigga getting bread somewhere. You can find me in the middle of the club, getting head somewhere. You trying to send the fed somewhere. In my hood, there's no Christmas. The chop shop got Santa Claus sled somewhere. That's real shit. Steel clips, gloves on, no real prints. Crown on, I'm a real prince. I sell the same drugs that kill Prince. I got it. Whoa, nigga, I got it. Whoa, little nigga, I got it. 40 automatic, little nigga, I shot it. Standard ass clip there, sticking out my pocket. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get the red carpet. When I step in the project, this is a process. Rappers that chew them up and spit them out. The rest I'ma digest. Neck full of diamonds, representing for the riders. Dressing fresher than a stylist. Check full of commas. I be surrounded by Dolphin. I be stepping in environment, dressed in designer. I be stretching up my wallet, cracking heroin eggs, chefing up omelets. Forget about my conscience. I'm with the shits, my whole set with the nonsense.
That's all I play.
Got that juke.
Everything indie, that's all I do here. I have that. Yeah. That's Graph with I Got It. We gonna go ahead right and move right into the next track, which is Planet Asia with PTL. While we get ready for Swizzy B.
Planet Pop-Off wants you to know that the gods can reverse every negative verdict in your life. You don't have to live a life of lack and regret. You can enjoy all of the God's richest blessings. That's why he wants to send you your pack of Miracle Holy Water, your point of contact for the miracle you need, now in a larger size. He's a God of more, and now there's more Miracle Holy Water in a new, larger package. Act now. Call the number on your screen today and get your free pack of Miracle Holy Water.
And I'm a minister. I'm a minister of the Lord. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Flour, 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 deep fried flour. You know what I'm saying? Deep fry that shit, crispy hard. Shame. Ashtray bitch, the king slash the aphrodisiac trapper, the master factor, pro-blacker than the first accepted Afro-American linebacker, flow immaculate on that rapper shit. Red snapper fish, my gunman only fucking with fried wings, sizzling crispy. Allah's not a mystery, so you can miss me with the honky-tonk bias history. If I'm hot, I'm out of Dodge, can't let these underage devils try and stop and frisk me. I never listen to Lucifer's whispers. Only whispers I acknowledge is the twins with the thick whiskers. Designer Gene Blick shifting just to make a shipment. Get back to the castle, the dick chickens. Made my own TV raps debut with Chris Strickland. Kiata Brewer, connoisseur of the stack ventures. Chillin', I relax different. My quarantine club kitchen. Mind state Islamic, but the jury's Christian. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. P.A. thuggin', yes I know, for his Bible tells us so. Live ammo, Waco with the Draco. Fire Chi, last airbender, my foul intro. Nappy beards and fucked up gear don't mean eccentric. Y'all niggas trying hard to be weird, copping lipstick.
A Holy Ghost holds with the hands of God and plant the rod of Zeus. She felt the electric boost, then the caboose enlarged. Y'all rappers rap like y'all pussy lips. Always gossiping with your pussy lips. Keep playing, you pushing it. Like Donald Trump trying to bend those votes. But what's a fan to a Jim Jones coat? We serving juice and dope to the highest bidder. Why would I spend my life being high and bitter? That's dirty, I am glitter. You a shooter, I'm a hitter. You a goer, I'm a getter. Dope splitter, toast to the coast. See my pop roast. Top cat, top hat, top floor, I'm getting top. Till my clock stops to tick tock, this shit knocks. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. P.A. thuggin', yes I know, for his Bible tells us so.
I was delivered from all different type, high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, you name it, God delivered me from it. Get this spring water, it really works.
Yeah, and we back again, but we're gonna go ahead and stop that. I love Planet Asia, but we're not gonna go there right now. We just about getting ready to. Ooh, you see who in the building, right? Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. Everybody, I would like everybody to put your hands together for the one and only Swizzy B. What's really good, brother? Hey, I came over here to, that's why I'm in, there we go. See, I was in this little position over here. He's probably like, what he doing? He was looking for something. Yeah, he was looking for something. Well, we not, go ahead, can you put the mic a little bit closer?
Yeah, is this good? Boom,
there you go. I can hear you now. Beautiful. You could always see, look, these things are flexible. Do your thing with them. Whatever makes you feel good. Move it up, move it to the left, move it to the, whatever works for you, brother. So thank you so much for coming, man. I really appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah, thank you for having me, honestly. I've been trying to tap back into Orlando, so you reached out and I was
You're
like,
here,
yeah,
brother.
I'm there.
You're here, brother. You're here.
Yes.
You're making moves. I'm seeing your presence on Facebook. And I definitely was like, I gotta have this brother on here.
That's tight. Let me take my shades off. It's nighttime. It's
Yo,
nighttime.
Hey, I was gonna just compliment on everything. You know what I mean?
You.
I like the loud colors. I like the loud look. I like it, man.
That's the whole name of the game, Loud Life.
Ooh, dope. I like that. Yo, make sure y'all looking for Loud Life. They also, not to just jump around, but I'm gonna just jump around for a second.
Yeah, please. Anything. I'm here to talk about everything.
I want to start, even though you're here for the music and everything, but what has kind of caught my attention is that you have like a little vlog going on.
Yeah. Loud Life TV.
Loud Life
you tapped
TV.
In? Yeah.
I tapped in. I'm telling you, I was looking into you.
Yeah.
So, tell me how that got started, and tell me how that got started first.
Okay, yeah. So Loud Life TV, it actually started back in 2018.
Okay.
We were doing a bunch of shows, like just opening up for a lot of big artists at the time. So we were just trying to figure out like how we can create more content, because we were getting like the little recap videos and stuff and putting them out, and people were loving those. So I was like, man, we need to get more creative with it. Like, we need to talk in these videos instead of having the show going and us playing our music in the background or whatever. And when we dropped the first one, we called it Loud Life TV Episode 1 Season 1, and it went crazy. Everybody was loving it, so we just kept doing it. We had like a solid 6 or 7 episodes for Season 1, and then we just started picking it back up now this year, 2021.
I'm gonna say keep doing them.
Yeah.
Because the audiences, people, the consumer loves to get to know people nowadays.
Yeah, they do.
We got all these reality shows always, for the people are being born into this kind of TV. Like, I was born before that, when it was like everything was scripted.
Yeah, real world.
Yeah, and now it's like that's what people want to see.
Yeah, facts.
There's this guy. I'm a wrestling guy. Like, don't
Bruh,
judge me.
You're talking about to the biggest WWE fan in the world.
All right, good,
AEW,
good.
all of that.
AEW. So you know about Sammy Guevara, right?
Yes, bro, of course.
He's got a vlog that he does.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it since he was nobody. 2016, 2015.
Yeah.
He's been doing it. I think even before that. He gets like 100,000 people viewing him.
That's what I need.
He's now like he's still low, way low in the car, but he's kind of coming up because the crowd is moving him up because of the vlog.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He gained so many fans.
So now he's able to do like more things.
The AEW has no choice to have him. Like, he won the Stampede thing. You know, he was the one.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's building such an audience on the vlog.
Of course, yeah.
And I see the same thing with what you're doing. When I was watching it, I was like, oh, this guy got a little... He's doing it the right way right here.
Yeah.
This is a big thing, documenting what you're doing and how you're going about it.
Especially, like, we've been traveling, like, out of state a lot, so we want to really capture those moments because, you know, it's not a lot of artists, at least, like, on our level, at least, like, local level, trying to, like, traveling out of state, doing shows, headlining shows. So we want to document every little aspect of pretty much the process in our come-up because it's only a matter of time kind of thing.
I agree, and I'm gonna definitely say I'm a fan right off the bat. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Even your videos and everything is just kind of like lively, and I feel the energy. I feel the stardom in what I'm watching. You know what I mean?
That's fire. We've been actually, me personally, I've been doing this since like 2012, but I didn't really even start taking it too serious until like 2016 when I moved over to Colorado, and I met pretty much the rest of the people that are on Loud Life crew. Noopy Namone, Marvelous, Man LeGrand Flight, shout out. Well, Man's been rocking since Orlando, since 2012. But I met them in 2016, and that's really when everything started really rolling out like heavy because I started putting full-time energy towards it, and that's when it started taking off.
And I see you shouting them out. I'm assuming that these are people that are also putting in full-time and they're behind you.
Yeah, they wouldn't be around me if they weren't type deal.
Good.
Yeah, they have the same. We all have the same goal. We're all just trying to really put on for our family, put on for our roots, culture,
Now, how would you describe your style if you had to be, pushed into a corner, because I don't really like saying, putting people in categories and boxes and that like that, because anybody could like anybody. You know what I mean? I don't want to just do that. But I would like to hear your opinion.
My opinion is it's tough because I'm gonna hit you with the razzle dazzle.
Okay.
Me personally, I have a very versatile like style, so I can go anywhere from like party. We got girls twerking in the club, and I can get really conscious as well. Talk about real life, really get into like my come up and how I was broke and living in my car, trying to like still go hard with the music, and I can take it there as well too. So like it's really hard to like put me in like a categorized box, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons of why like a label keeps looking at me and they're like, nah, not yet.
Where
they can't fit me in a box yet, which is cool. Like it's all, I'm independent anyway.
But exactly, as long as they keep messing around with their money like that,
exactly,
you gonna get it on your own.
That's
you know
what I'm saying, because
we
got the looks and everything. It's just there's that weird missing thing, and I promise you that's what it is they want that one rapper that raps like this 24/7.
Exactly,
that's
they
just
could
not
keep
me.
pumping the same thing.
Yeah, that's just not me. I put a freaking R&B album and then a trap album and then a whole party album the same month. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So let's talk about some of the things you just kind of like said kind of quickly there.
Yeah. I love getting deep.
When you really started this, right? When was that?
Officially was in 2012. I got my LLC business license as soon as I turned 18 and started Loud Life Crew Entertainment at the time is what it was. But we rebranded it to Loud Life Crew LLC. Took the entertainment part out.
All right. I like it.
But that's when I officially was like, all right, let's do it. But like I said, it wasn't until 2016 where I was like, all right, we're going to really do this the right way, where I literally, because I was.
So what were you doing wrong from 2012 to 2016?
I was in the streets and shit.
Still out there running, still living, still hobbying this music stuff.
Super hobby. Like, I was putting out records and in the studio.
I got a label. I got this. You were saying that, but not really putting that
literally,
work.
Literally. It was really more of like he's young, he's got his own business kind of thing, but I was doing all types of other extra stuff on the side. Not even gonna get into that. Listen to my music.
All right, so once you got serious, right? You met your crew.
You don't got a lighter.
I should do.
Oh, my man. You can throw it. I can catch it.
Sure.
Yep.
Oh, good catch.
Hands.
All right, nice. So you got serious in 2016, right? What was the first thing that showed you that you were being serious? What was the thing that you were like, yo, this ain't a game now. We're doing this for real. What was that?
So I was doing a lot of like little local shows and bars and stuff, and I was doing a lot, like 4 or 5 a week. So I was like overwhelming myself with shows. I think the first when the promoter reached out to me, you know Zero from Texas.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Underground. He's like legendary. When you Google him, you probably heard a song or two. But he was the very first show out in Colorado, and it was like a huge show. Tickets were like $30 a ticket. The show was going to be sold out, and they put me. He like reached out to me. I didn't even have to reach out, and he was like, "Man, I seen you working extra hard. I want to give you this opportunity right here." And that was the first opportunity. Like, you know how people tell their story, like, "Man, I needed that one shot, and like when I got it and ran with it." That's exactly what happened with that, and like I put on an amazing show, sold like 50 tickets, like way more than I was like required to, sold like double that amount, and then ever since then, he was putting me on bigger shows, every big hip hop show that went through, and then I started asking him questions like, "Dude, do you know any other promoters out here? Like, I'm trying to do shows everywhere in Colorado." Yeah. He started plugging me in with everybody and just giving me good references, and I just kept that same like good business work ethic and everything with all these promoters, and like. Next thing you know, I was doing tours with Snow the Product, opening up for Too Short, Beanie Siegel, Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. Damn. Like, the list literally goes on and shit.
You see?
Yeah.
Now, that's somebody putting in the work from what I hear. You know what I mean? Like, you had to put you and it could and I could tell by the performances. Like, I haven't seen the full performances or anything like that yet, but I've seen, like, footage and clips that you have up there of it. And you guys are live. Your energy, you know how to be on stage.
That's like actually what I pride myself the most in is like our stage presence and like our crowd control. Like we've been performing since 2012, like seriously, like since 2016. So when it comes to like stage presence and crowd control, like we really have that down like to a T. So if you haven't came to an actual live show, like the videos and stuff you see don't even do it justice. I promise you they don't.
And I believe that, and I believe it because not only does it look like you guys are putting on a good show, but it looks like you're also having fun up there, and it just comes natural. You're not really forcing it. Yeah. You're not doing anything super extra.
Yeah. Everything we do comes natural.
Fun.
Yeah.
You are, the hair's flying all over the place.
Literally, the headbangs. Yeah. Oh man, in Texas that was crazy. We had the whole. It was just a crowd full of like Spanish people too, so like it was crazy. They were just headbanging and like it was nuts, yo. They caught us. We started crowd surfing. It was nuts.
So. Are you Hispanic?
Yeah, I'm 100% Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay, cool. Me too. That's what's up. No, that's good. I'd like to see because we have people in the game, but not really. You know what I mean? So
facts,
I want to see, more of that. You know what I'm saying? So you got yourself in the tour in the show game, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, was it always money? Or was it just, sometimes you had to just go up there and do your thing and you were paying dues? How did it work out for you?
What do you mean as far as getting on those shows?
Yeah, getting on the shows. Were you being paid off the bat?
So it was like a mixture. Like in the very beginning, I had to sell tickets to get on these shows. So it's like if you don't sell 30 or 50 tickets, you're not performing. Okay. So I would make sure to hit.
Let's not go past that right there because that's an important point right there.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people don't like selling tickets.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a kind of problem with that. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, okay, you can't even prove you have anybody willing to come to see you.
And that's really what it's about. Like, if you're doing a show, even if you're opening up for somebody else, well, don't you want 30 of your own people, at least 30 people in there for you?
So I get confused with that. Like, why would you not want to bring, your own people there to be cheering? Yeah. Do you really want it to be crickets when you're up there?
It's because a lot of people want the fame and the shows, but not no work.
It's
it's crazy. Me, like this year specifically, I'm like starting to really appreciate and fall in love with the actual process of making it. Other than like years in the past where I was just like, I have no patience. Ready. Yeah, I need to be here. I deserve this. And now I'm like in the point where it's like everything's a lot more humble now, and it's just work, head down and just work. If it has nothing to do with work, then I probably aren't even going to involve myself with it. Yeah,
I know the feeling.
And that's really what it had. And I think that's why everything is unfolding the way it has been. Because not only am I like that myself, but Marvelous, Nupi Neymar, man, everybody on my team, they're literally on that same tunnel vision.
And I'll tell you this. For you to give them props like that, like not just shouting them out, but you're like saying, these guys are workers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of people, they just see my name like on the flyers and stuff. And at the end of the day, I couldn't do none of this without them. Like, they're literally like it's like Transformer, you know what I'm saying? Optimus Prime needs his right arm, his left arm.
And that's why I think you really, the more I'm speaking with you, I think that you really have a big chance because that's rare. Finding actually people that are really supporting you and getting behind you and seeing their vested interest in making this happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that right there, like exactly that invested interest is what makes me want to go so much harder for them. Is because like, oh, like y'all, this isn't like some weird like, oh, we're just coattailing kind of thing. It's like, no, this is a team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work. And with that mentality, like the sky's the limit, honestly.
The sky's the limit, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and try. Let's get your song up real quick.
Yeah, I sent you like 4 different random.
Let's get them to let's let the audience hear some of this. Which one would you like to start with?
Oh man, my personal favorite is probably that What Is You Doing? It's really called Lil Bro, but those are the master files that saved it.
Yeah.
And then I like the Tears of Gold joint too, because it's a whole different vibe. It's not hype or trapped out or anything like that. It's the real lifer, storytelling kind of vibe there.
So we're gonna start with What Are You Doing? Since that was the first one that came to your head.
Yeah, I love performing that one. I go crazy.
And just give me a little bit of background on the song, and then we'll go right into it.
Right. So, like I said, we've been performing with a group, right? So a lot of the time when we was doing shows, when we didn't have no name at all, they would give us like 10 minutes on stage. So like we needed to come up with a way to figure out how we can get our collabs in and maybe squeeze in a couple singles in there. Nice. So we just started like, yo, let's just try to make quick little 1.5, 2-minute bangers just for performance purposes only. So we did that one, and it came out like way better than I expected. So I ended up releasing it out on Spotify and all that.
That's another important point you made. Like, I've been doing this a long time, right? Yeah. And I've had artists come to me and stuff. And I would tell artists, don't do a whole song.
Right.
Like, do 3 different verses of 3 different songs. Do 3 different hooks.
And I could agree with that 100%.
Like, you don't know who you're catching his attention.
Exactly.
You might have lost everybody on that one song, but that doesn't mean that you're not dope.
That's what
it
I'm
means
saying.
That maybe something to beat or something did not grab. So
the vibe wasn't right at the time.
It just wasn't right at the time.
Yeah.
So you have at least an opportunity to give another one without wasting your time.
Exactly.
And people getting bored and going to the bar or going outside to smoke a cigarette.
Exactly.
Grab them real quick.
So that's what we ended up doing. Like as a whole crew, we got songs that are pretty short with a lot of us on it. We have a song with all 4 of us on it that's like 3 minutes. Like the math don't even make sense, right?
Wow.
And it's hard too. And like we're actually working on our very first debut like group album. Like we haven't put out anything. Like it's just been us featuring other members, but there's never been an actual official like group song that got pushed out. So like I don't want to give out too much information now, but we actually got our first platinum selling recording artist on one of our very first singles. Yeah. And
oh man,
whenever the camera gets off, me and you will talk about it. I'll let you know.
I definitely want to hear that.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. That's going to be on the project, as well as like, I don't want to say too much, but it's a lot. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be very amazing, unbelievable almost. Yeah.
So go ahead and introduce this track.
All right, so this track right here is Lil Bro by Swizzy B, Loud Life Crew. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
What is you doing, little brother? Loud, yo.
What is you doing, little bro? Huh? What is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing, little bro? Huh? What is you doing? 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 Now, what is you doing? 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 Who is you shooting? Who you saluting? Who is the movement? Who about to profit? Who it excited? I really got it. I'm so iconic. I know they want it. What is you doing, little bro? Huh? What is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing, little bro? Huh? What is you doing? What is you doing? The topic of conversation. What? The way he flowing, he be dominating. They looked at me like an abomination. Signed myself and got time for waiting. Shit on niggas, no constipation. Looked around, no competition. Came up and bought a pot to pissing. Breaking my wrist in the kitchen. Unfortunate story, no lemony snicket. I want all the glory, I bet I'ma get it. These rappers so corny, go tell him I said it. We really came up from the trenches. Yo, bitch and her friends in my mansions. These rappers be capping, pretending. Can someone just call up a reverend? Pussy banging like an 808. Swizzy flowing, gon' save the day. Fat woods about an eighth of haze. I'ma get it now each and every way. Haters round my way, congregate. Swizzy let the city marinade. Cook it up, I never eat them raw. Squad down, no matter who involved. All you niggas wanting handouts. End up with a man down. Swizzy B, what's the plan now? Finesse the game till we stand out. Turn a hater to a fan. Wow, I ain't got the time to go hang out. You try to diss, it ain't pan out. It's time to show you who the man now. What is you doing, little bro? Huh? What is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing, little bro? Huh? What is you doing? What is you doing?
Yeah, that was so dope right there, brother.
Appreciate it.
I'm definitely feeling your flow.
Yeah.
I like your wordplay. I like your presence on the beat, like your voice. You did a good job on that one, brother.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What is he doing?
I like
That's
it.
what I'm saying. That was one that we whipped up really quickly because we needed a bunch of short songs for a show, and then like it ended up. That's what it ended up being. So I ended up just releasing it out on like Apple Music, and like it's been getting like mad streams. I think it's almost at like 20K right now.
Damn.
Yeah, released it a couple weeks ago.
That's what's up. I also see here you got. Let me see. I want to give them a visual. So, do you like this in my pocket?
Oh, in my pocket, yeah.
I want to go ahead and play that video real quick because that's a dope track too.
That was actually my homie Manly Grand Flight, who's on Loud Life Crew. That was like his track. He ended up like creating the hook, and he was like, "Dude, I need you to hop on it. Like, I need you to hop on it." I was like, "If I hop on it, we're gonna have to shoot a music video for it."
Yo, no games.
And we did that.
So, your whole crew, are they from where you say, from Colorado?
Oh no, this is the best part about it. So Nupi Naiman, he's from Michigan, Muskegon, Michigan. Marvelous, he's from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Manly Grand Flight is born and raised right here in Orlando, Florida. And me, technically, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and I moved out to Orlando, linked up with
Brooklyn?
Yeah, really young. But we're actually from all over the place. We all met in Colorado Springs, and that's how we all got together and started doing it. It's like some weird universal thing, I swear.
And where's everybody now?
Right now, Marvelous is actually out here in Florida with me. So is Manly Grand Flight. And Nupi Namon's out in Colorado, about to make his way over here in the next couple weeks. So we're all going to be here in Florida here very, very soon. But we got 3/4 of everybody so far.
And and they're all in Orlando, or
yeah, all in Orlando. As far as the people in Florida, yeah.
And you was talking about the promoters. Are those the ones that are still getting you shows now?
I've been, honestly, it's like a whole spider web at this point. Like, I've reached out and like networked with so many people. Shout out to the internet. I've been like literally.
Shout out to the internet.
Seriously, because if it wasn't for the World Wide Web, I wouldn't know any of these people. I just go online, just networking with people like, hey, how are you getting on this show? Or like networking with artists or contacting promoters, radio personalities, all different types of social medias, just reaching out, just trying to network, get my music heard. And a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, I got a show coming up on this day, or whatever the case may be. If they like me, they'll book me. If not, whatever the case is. Yeah. But like at this point, it's just so crazy. Like with because I used what I did in Colorado Springs as more of like a leverage with the people that I network with now. Like, look, I've been doing shows, da 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 da. So they take me a little bit more seriously now. It's not like I got 100,000 followers on Instagram or anything.
Yeah.
So I got to kind of prove my worth when it comes to people that don't know me for a hole in the wall.
Well, you're getting there. And these are the right steps, doing these little shows like this and stuff like that. Believe it or not, these build up your content, your portfolio, and little by little, now my whole little circle will know about you.
Yeah, that's
tight.
You know
what
I
mean? Like little by that, little by little. And, I don't know if you know GQ the Embassy,
That sounds familiar.
Check the Rom. He's also, big out here with the indie world. He does his show out here too.
I just came back out here, so I'm like trying to. Everybody that I like fucked with back in the day is like they're now either like managements or like they've transformed from rappers to promoters to doing other stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people are still around, and of course, whenever they got something, they'll throw me on. But for the most part, it's like a whole new thing out here. I've been gone for like 4 or 5 years.
I've only been here like going on 3 years in August.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's different. It's definitely different than New York in terms of how music and people get around. But I do see that there is love for it out here, and I do see that there's people trying to do things. And I think you're in the right place also because of what they're doing in Orlando, like even the state and everything like that, what's going on here.
Like that's why I wanted to come back to Florida. Like everything closed down when COVID hit. Florida was
Not
the only
Florida.
thing going. I was like, man, I have to just go home and just re-tap it with everybody. It's been too long anyways.
So go ahead and introduce this video, and we'll go ahead and play that, and then we'll get into a little bit deeper.
Oh, yeah, this is In My Pocket featuring Manly Grand Flight, or actually it's really Loud Life Crew, In My Pocket. It's created it like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, spin that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa, whoa. I got a big sack of gas to roll up in my pocket, break it down, roll it up, then I spark it. Couple acid tabs in my pocket, homies wanting me to pop it. Told them hold on till I make a few deposits. Yeah, I got the big sack of gas to roll up in my pocket, break it down, roll it up, then I spark it. Couple acid tabs in my pocket, homies wanted me to pop it. Told them hold it till I make a few deposits. I got so much loud, break it down, watch me meditate. Got so many pounds, now they calling me a heavyweight. Swizzy be the greatest, go and let that statement marinate. Trapping at the band, though all I wanna see is better days. Tunnel vision, I'm dedicated. We been winning, been celebrating. We been up, been levitating. Big numbers coming, gotta estimate it. Big house, got big dreams. Big yappers, got red beans. Black working and move quick, been doing this since 16. Since 16, you know it's in my pocket. Got an Ozy of exotic. Got my private, got my rocket. Got some bitches that'll cock it. Signing titties on the daily. I'm so poppin', I can't stop it. Rappers mad at me today and every day. I see them watching, I'm a dog, I'm a beast. Tell these MCs rest in peace. I'm conceited as can be. Got that 40 in my jeans. All my shooters off a beam. Never worried with the team. You niggas capping when you rapping. We been trapping on this thing. I got a big sack of gas to roll up in my pocket. Break it down, roll it up, then I spark it. Couple acid tabs in my pocket. Homies wanting me to pop it. Told them hold on till I make a few deposits. Yeah, I got the big sack of gas to roll up in my pocket. Break it down, roll it up, then I spark it. Couple acid tabs in my pocket. Homies wanted me to pop it. Told them hold it till I make a few deposits. The way that I be chiefin', I be looking like I'm sleeping. Tell me how I'm even seeing. Got me floating, touching ceiling. Manifesting blessings, got me passing all my life's lessons. Got me winning, mama birth, will son. So I'm shining, the time is now. Ain't no better timing in the club. Rolling donkeys up, you'll never see me giving up. Working to make my money double up. Never slow it down like a double cup. Just roll another one and match it up. I'm where the waves at, I keep it wavy, baby, like I'm surfing on a daily. So I feel like I'm bigger valley. I see the bigger picture, baby, like a visionary. Hard, dead and gone cold, like it's fucking February. Everything is necessary, nothing more than less than legendary. Digging graves for these niggas, whack rapper cemetery. Aiming for the end zone, jumping out the dead zone. Passing all my end goals, staying down 10 toes. I got a big sack of gas to roll up in my pocket. Break it down, roll it up, then I spark it. Couple acid tabs in my pocket, homies wanting me to pop it. Told them hold on till I make a few deposits. Yeah, I got a big sack of gas to roll up in my pocket. Break it down, roll it up, then I spark it. Couple acid tabs in my pocket, homies wanted me to pop it. Told them hold it till I make a few deposits. Yeah.
Dope, another dope video. Now, you said that was, give me the background on that. You said that was your man.
Yeah, that was Man Le Grand Flight. That was actually his song he whipped up. He wrote up the hook, and then like I just kind of like tweaked it just a little bit, but it was going when he showed it to me. So I was like, yeah, bro, just so it like bounces a little bit better. Change this word here, and then like he threw me on the first verse, and like I just had to just go off on it.
And you sure did. And you brought a lot of life to the video.
Yeah, energy.
I don't know who the videographer was, but he did a good job also with the colors and everything, getting everything going.
Shout out, check the credits. He actually does a lot of videos out here.
Funny, he's doing a video with a guy named G Wiz, who was here on Check the Rhyme.
Yeah,
there you go.
Check the credits. His logo's right in the front.
That's crazy. Oh yes, the spray. Yeah, that's right. I gotta definitely get him up in here too one day.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll definitely.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Good video. Definitely got you're definitely doing a lot of things. Now you have to get your videos so we could hear,
Yeah.
But I do enjoy watching it on concert form too. You know what I'm saying? That's dope too.
Yeah, that's just how just getting it out there. Like
just getting it out there. Just getting it out there. So now, tell me about some of the hard ass times in this game. Tell me about some of the pain in this game. Give me some. Give me some of that.
Like like I told you earlier, like when I first started, we moved out to Colorado, like. We was actually on our way to L.A. at the time, but we had, like, some friends there and shit. They were kind of down bad, like, down bad. So, like, we was helping them out. Long story short, though, like, we ended up being, like, in a really tough situation, didn't, like, blew all our bread or whatever. So we actually was, like, living in our car. It was literally me and my girl, and we was sleeping in it was like blizzards. This is in Colorado and shit. So like during those times, I think like something inside of me like lit up, and like I was like booking shows like left and right. Like I got like a little sponsor to get merchandise for me, and I started flipping that, and like literally like when I say from the bottom of nothing, like sleeping in the car, like started like getting a cash flow, doing so many shows, like, and they weren't big payments, so like you can only imagine how many shows I was doing. It was little $50, $100 payments and shit.
I know the game,
just
bro.
to get a hotel for the weekend or whatever. So like I went through that whole thing. Like, and at the time, none of my fans even knew about this. Like, they just thought, like, oh, Swizzy's going off. He's just doing crazy shows. It's only a matter of time. I'm over here doing shows and then going in my car smelling like ass and shit. Like, having to sleep to wake up in the morning and catch a
You lived the
YMCA.
wrestler's life.
Bruh, it was bad. I lived a homeless life.
But if you read a lot of these stories about these guys that, you know, this is what a lot of, you know, like, when you really want something, sometimes...
That was crazy.
You look like a very smart, intelligent person, and from our conversation already, I could tell you got brains.
Yeah.
You could probably do anything you want.
Yeah.
It don't have to be this music shit. It could be anything.
That's what my mother tells me.
But your heart, your love, your passion is this. You cannot do anything else. Not because you're unable to, but your heart
literally
won't let you.
It's bad. It's like I go to sleep with this shit on my mind, like wake up with this shit on my mind. It's like it's bad. It's really bad.
Or what others would say is great.
It's great. Hey, some people might think it's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and the curse, because you know what, it's gonna get you somewhere. You know, and I always tell people, even if you don't end up being Drake, you could still make a hell of buku money and live your career and have the life you want.
What Snow's net worth? Like 2-3 million.
My point
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know who she
and that's
is.
even great, though, that you're able to experience that directly. You're watching other artists as well right in front of you do the process that you're doing.
The same thing, sleeping in a car and everything.
And you're seeing it, and you're watching it, and you're like, yo.
Yeah, a lot of people from the outside looking in and be like, oh, no, this guy's, you're crazy, bro. Go focus on, like, getting your shit together. It's like, oh, no, I need to write this song and hit the studio. So when I perform this song, like, it's a whole, like, it's sick, bro. I think there has to be a medical, like.
There is a medical. There is a medical, but it's okay.
A medical term for that shit.
Okay, what happened here? Let's see.
Oh, did it die on you?
Did it? I can't.
It looks black. Yeah.
I can't see.
It might have hit it. Oh yeah, I think it either died or glitched out on you.
This is the good phone. This is the good one.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Oh, is that the live on Facebook?
No, it's all on. It's still on, but I'm no longer part of the show, which is totally fine with me. I'm all good with that. But
they see you every week.
Yeah, they see me every week. But I was hoping to see what was going on. Okay, do you mind just like looking to see if like? Yeah, just
fidgeting it.
Yeah, just. No, but you gotta leave it there though. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be all right. I'll edit you out. Oh, they see you. Oh no.
They're laughing at you.
All right, I'm gonna do the thing just in case if it needs my finger. But okay, while she does that, I'll continue over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, because it was black.
Oh, I didn't put the charger. That's what happened. All right, so then oh well, so be it. So now, so you was in the car in Colorado. What led you to meet your peoples? Like, how did you go from that to now saying, you know what? I think I got.
There's a whole another hour. You got it? I got it.
Well, I got time. Bro.
All right, well, shit. Let's get right into it then. So when I first moved to Colorado, at this point, I'm living in my car. Like, I met, we'll name drop it here. I met this homie at the time named D Styles. He was a part of Loud Life Crew. The only person at the time too. So he introduced me to a couple fans, a couple little promoters out there. That's how we was able to start doing like a little bar run and start doing those 3-4 shows a week. But a couple of those artists was Noopy Namon and Marvelous. At the time though, like I was focused on just literally me and him so far. Like I wasn't thinking about recruiting people. but I kind of just kept my tabs on them. So it was about like maybe 6 or 8 months where I started. It was like, man, we need to start. It can't just be us two and this Loud Life crew. So I just started trying to pull more people into it. And I seen Noopy and Marv at a show, separate occasions, but they put on like such a great performance. And that was one of the biggest things that I wanted when I was looking for artists to add to Loud Life crew was stage presence. Like if you can go on stage and rock a show and have some crowd control, like we could work on the music later. Like that's just practice at that point. But the stage presence, that's like an X factor to me personally, in my opinion. So like when I seen them, that's when I wanted them a part of Loud Life crew. I just started recruiting so many people.
Was it easy to get them in? Did they buy it off the jump right away, or were they trying to get you to join their shit? Like, you know what?
Not to throw them under the bus, but they kind of hopped on it quick.
Good.
But you got to understand, though, at the time, we was doing really big shows. We was touring with Nappy Roots.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We did the show with Zero. We did an out-of-state show with B.O.B. and like a couple Paul Wall, like a couple like legends and just names that people would recognize and stuff. And so yeah, whenever the offers like was out there, they definitely jumped on board. There was actually like at one point there was like 12 artists on Loud Life crew.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. Like everybody was we was booking all the shows. It was really just me and Styles. We were booking all the shows. And anyways, like we all started like having like a falling out, me and Styles. I don't want to get into details about it, but yeah, so we had like a little falling out. A lot of people on the crew started picking sides or whatever. Man, Noopy and Marvelous picked the right side.
and Loud Life continues.
Yeah. Not to throw no one under the bus, but like we definitely flourished. I can't say the same for anybody else that ended up leaving our
you got to see
crew.
Sometimes, you got to take a back seat to get the front seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes it's hard for people to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that could definitely.
And that whole situation, like, that was just like, that really showed me like where loyalty lies, and that's when when I see where loyalty lies, that's where my loyalty starts coming into play
right away.
And yeah, so
it don't take long for me.
Yeah,
as
and
soon
then
as I see
next
that,
thing you know, it was just literally us four just doing this crazy run. We did shows with Young Dolph, sold out. We were direct support for him in Denver, Colorado at the Gothic Theater.
Damn,
huge venue. And like we brought him out on stage. Like he came out right after we got off stage.
Damn,
and it was
dope.
nuts. Like same thing with Raekwon. And like we just kept hitting these runs. And we got to a point where we were like, dude, we need to start tapping into out of state. So we literally got a plug on Facebook. He was like, dude, I got shows out here in Montana. And like next thing you know, he's like putting us on full circuits in Montana. Like we did shows in Whitefish, Helena, Bozeman, and we got like some more new cities coming up here in a couple months too out there. And he's been literally like whenever we ask, he books us on whatever we want. It's crazy. Shout out Nick.
Yo, shout out Nick. For real.
I want to say his last name because then
That's
everybody
good.
gonna hit his inbox.
Yeah, he don't. Yo,
Nick likes me only.
Yeah, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. So if you wanna get on some tours, hit a Swizzy B. He might be able to do something for you, or maybe not.
Little finder's fee or something.
Exactly. Hey man, that's how it should be though. At the end of the day, honestly, everybody help everybody. You know what I mean? You know, in the same way. You know, in the same. Not trying to be mean like a gatekeeper or nothing, but you know what? You work for that connect.
Yeah.
You work for that.
It's true though.
And, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no man, it's crazy. Like mad people just like, yo, who's this, that, and it's just like, bro, like I had to dig. This guy didn't even want to personally likes me until I like showed him my work ethic, and like it's a whole. Like, people don't know the behind the scenes is what I'm trying to say.
They never do.
Yeah.
What are the people that you perform with? Do you like that you perform for that are like, you know, a little bit ahead of you or above you? What is their feedback to you? You know what I mean? Do you ask for it? Do you even care? Like,
no, I'm such a particular person. Like, I go in the back, I look for specific people, from managements to the artist himself. I ask very specific questions, things that'll help my growth in music and stuff. And like some of the best advice that I've ever gotten was actually from Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. We did a show with him, and after both of our sets, we was backstage just hanging out. He had like a little bottle of Hennessy. It was tight.
I seen the picture.
Yeah, it was vibe. It was definitely a vibe. But anyways, he was telling me like as far as like the group aspect of like just giving us a little bit of advice of like how to maneuver, like how
the
everyone
best group ever, honestly,
and that's what really messed my head up was that it's Raekwon from Wu-Tang and he's over here giving us group advice. Like what better person to get group advice from? RZA? Like, you know what I'm saying?
A group that really, you know, everybody has their little issues, but
yeah, and he was telling us like, and that's exactly what he was telling us. Like, you got to literally understand that the personal stuff and the issues that are going on within the team, you can't literally make that public. That can't be no public thing that anybody can pick at. You guys got to literally figure it out and work through it, and like you got to have the loyalty down to like 1,000%. And then, like, everything will fall into place if all that is set alone. That's, like, the foundation he was trying to say.
And you have to have those conversations with your team. Like, you can't be scared to be like, yo, look, we have to have hard conversations, tough conversations.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We have those at least once a week.
You got to have them.
It sucks when we have them for sure on everybody's end sometimes. But, like, at the same time, that's where that same page, same goal, tunnel vision mindset with all of us comes from, is because we do have those conversations and we all do come to an understanding, no matter how argumentative the conversation might get. At the end of the night, we're smoking, making fun of people, you know what I'm saying, laughing, joking, watching something.
Exactly. If you're able to get back to that level after even, you know, intense things, big business and big money is not easy and it's not friendly all the time. You got to sometimes get into it. You know,
it's hard when people say mixing business and pleasure, never do that. But, like, it's how when, like, the people you're getting money with and doing all these things with is your family. Like, how do you not mix it?
And you have to trust. Yeah. And I want to make money with my people. I want the people that I'm around.
That's what I'm saying.
To make the money with me.
Some weird white guy at the back to make all the bids. Like, what? Nah.
Yeah.
I don't even know him.
I get what they're saying. But the reason they say it is because it can ruin the relationship. Meaning that because you try to do that, now you don't even have that person in your life now because of the thing. So that's why they're saying that. But real people, man, if you really love each other, you talk about everything, every circumstance, however hard it is, whatever tough it is, you talk about it, and you don't get offended easily. You know what I mean? You gotta hold your heart a little bit inside, tuck it inside.
Right. And even if you do, you gotta understand that sometimes you gotta put the pride aside and take it for what it is.
Let's see if I got the. Look at that.
Nice, caught it. But we got that feedback was some of the best I ever gotten, because that's really what like pulled us through some of our tough times. It's like, bruh, would Wu-Tang be on this? You know what I'm saying? You know how people be like, what would Jesus do? Like, what would Wu-Tang do, bruh?
What does and even though I take the Wu-Tang one super high, but what does Snow the Product tell you? Because that's more kind of like in your
Nah, she's really on some work. Like, you gotta be consistent. Like, if you're gonna make it anywhere in like anything really, but in music specifically, like as a rapper, you have to be 100% consistent. There's no days off, like quite literally. Even like
when you say consistent, what do you mean? Do you mean like being out there, or just putting music in, or writing, or
anything that pretty much brings any kind of exposure back to you is what you and like, let's say you want to be an actual musician, right? Like, what you would do is put out your musical content, whether it's you rapping on live, whether it's your vlogs, shows, stuff like that. I mean, like, rappers aren't gonna put out like I mean, I know some rappers that do, but they're not, like, their shows aren't selling out.
Yeah.
You know, that ones that are going viral off TikTok doing, like, weird stuff. Yeah. It's not because they're famous off of their music. It's because of the weirdo, like, stuff. So, like, when she meant consistency, it's consistently, like, doing stuff with your music. Like, pushing it out, dropping a new song, dropping a video, doing a show, putting out a recap, going on an interview and talking about what you're doing with your music. Like, as long as you're doing something like that on a daily basis, you should have no problem. Yeah.
So,
and she knows that I've only been doing it for a couple years. I found her 10 years ago, and she was already with a big fan base. Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is a really big gap when it comes to
she's where a lot of people want to be, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
you can't hate on her.
I'm surprised she's not, like, way bigger, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the lane. She has a lane, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes you don't. Where did I just put the light? So sometimes you don't need to go to that superstardom level.
Yeah.
Some people are very comfortable because they still get that anonymity of being, you know, their own person when they walk down the street. Sometimes, you know, they can still do regular human things,
Right.
but they're living paid. You know what I mean? They're seeing $1 million, $2 million maybe a year,
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
quietly as
Like,
kept.
I wouldn't mind being the artist that sells out overseas and does all the overseas stuff. Like,
I'll give you another artist, 38 Special.
38.
From
Why does that sound familiar?
Trust.
Where's he at?
Dope ass rapper. Look them
He be-
up
he
from
be
Rochester.
overseas?
He's everywhere.
What?
He's nobody. Most people won't know who he is.
Yeah.
But he's got songs with everybody in the industry. He's respected. Everyone always likes his stuff when it drops. He
Yeah.
makes beats. He does everything. He's living wonderful. He doesn't need to go another step up. It's his ego, maybe, you know, his pride that
Right,
says, you
right.
know what, I want to be up here with these
Right,
guys. But he's in a lane right now that he's doing it. You know what
And
I mean?
I feel about the.
Everybody wants
You
that
know
at
what
the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day. You know what I mean?
Like,
Everybody. But it's nice to
Drake.
get to a level where I
Yeah.
make 1.3 mil a year. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I made 2.8 million this
And that's
past
like,
year.
and that's bottom tier. Like,
That's bottom tier, but that's still.
yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I know
Like,
exactly what you're saying. But
people give up too quick, you know,
Mm.
doing this that they don't
Yeah.
get to see that.
I think that's gonna be like a big difference with me. Like, even let's say we get to the 1.3 million a year, I don't see myself getting any less hungry. I think that would make me a real
Even
monster,
more,
honestly.
right?
Like a real like.
Because then you'd really have the capital too to
Yeah,
really
oh my god!
get ugly with
now
it.
I'm really contacting people like, I'm not selling tickets.
So, brother, before we get out of here, let me get everything where to find you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to do this again because
Yes, absolutely.
there's much
Next
more
time,
I want to know.
I want to
more.
bring the whole crew.
Bring the whole crew,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
Bring
I want to see
everybody.
whenever he comes out from Colorado. And
Bring them
everyone.
down. I would
Yeah.
love to meet all of them and hear from all of them. We have a break
Perfect, yeah.
table right here. We could really go in.
Yeah, it's
brother.
perfect. Yeah, perfect. We'll
So-
have
so-
a loud
so-
life crew one.
That's right. Give me your give me everything, brother.
Yeah, so Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything pretty much is The Real Swizzy B, and that's SWIZZY, just the letter B. And also loudlifecrew.com if you want to tap into the rest of the squad. We got music on there for free you can download. That's usually on Spotify. All you got to do is just sign up with our mailing list, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just tap in with me. I'm out here in Orlando right now.
And the vlogs. Make sure you're checking YouTube for his vlogs.
Yeah, it's my vlogs, Loud Life TV. Season
Life
2
TV,
it just
season
started.
2.
Episode 3 and 4 is coming out soon. 1 and 2 is already out. Tap in. It's hard.
And we're gonna go ahead and end tonight with what song you want to hear?
Oh, let's do something different. Let's do Tears of Gold. Just give them something from the heart. It's one of my favorites.
I want to thank everybody that stuck with us to the end. Make sure you're telling all your friends and your family to go check into the Everything Indie Show, where we will continue to have the dopest independent artists doing a motherfucking thing on here. We're going to find out how they doing it, the blood, sweat, and tears behind it, and how you could do it too. You know, this is what we do at the Everything Indie Show. And at Have Nots Entertainment, we try to let the everyday man, the everyday person out here that's struggling, rough and rugging it, trying to make it through the game, but playing it right, doing the right things to make it to the next step. And we're gonna go ahead and leave you with Tears of Gold.
Tears of Gold. Let's go.
By Swizzy B. Peace. See you next week.
Yeah. Spilling my heart out for no reason. I guess the road got my soul bleeding. This good kids hurt whole demon. Do I love her? Has my soul weakened? And all these drugs for the whole weekend. I'm really with the vibes. It's been a long year, but fuck it, we gon' get it right. It's 2020, clear vision, I can see it through. The time is now. All my daughters, I'll be rich for life. And if I die, I swear to God, I'll leave it all for you. My mindset been elevating, meditating every single day, trying to build up my patience, but I'm impatient as ever. They tucking chains in they sweaters, cause when I walk in the building, my energy changed the weather. Now it's a champagne rosé shower. Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of flowers, whole lot of smoke in the building, and it's ours. Whole squad came up with me from the bottom, and that's real life. Real life. And that's real life. Real life.
Yeah. They watching me all on the star projectors. Guess we'll never know where Harvard gets us. Rather see a sold out tour and plaques on these walls. So in place of those degrees, I just spend it on who involved. Fuck it. We really did this with no budget, no label, no management. Like come again, who really run it? Listen, these labels playing victim, but quick to market all this gang music when it's written. I ain't been broke in a minute, still spinning blocks like a fidget. Don't give a fuck if you feature, don't really fuck with you gimmicks, and that's the truth. Me, I pray for the youth and pray harder they don't turn out like you. I'm a monster when it comes to the booth, the true mobster when it comes to my crew. Slaughter everything that step in my view. I smoke the most exotic of glues. Honest to God, I've been battling through, handling packages too. Listen.